Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Friday, February 26, 2021. Taking a little break from the day job. Not much left this week. And you are looking at the painting Drop of Sky, an 8 by 10 inch matted and framed acrylic ink painting by me, Mark Rushton. It's available in my eBay art store. Link is in the description. Check it out and check out the other 42 other paintings that are out there. I do believe I have 43 out there on the eBay art store. I should get it closer to 50. 50 is the limit for the freebie store, you know. I should try to add a few more here in the near future. I have hundreds. I should get them out there. It's a numbers game, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. What do I want to talk about today? Talking about failing tech and good enough tech. And I sort of talk about this often here. Let me make myself a little larger than life. I've talked about that before, particularly with my old Zoom H2 audio recorder. I've had this thing, about 14, 15 years. And, it still works. It's just that the SD card door is broken. This little switch is broken. It has a tendency to, the button to drain the batteries. Come on, drain the batteries. It's such a good, what a great. And it's one of the LCD lines is out. Still works. Still records beautifully. So my advice to people out there looking for a cheap audio recorder, and let me see if I can get my furry on here. Hello, furry. Something like that. Get your furry. And then, does this thing still work? This is the thing I love about the Zoom is that you can hold it like that. It doesn't go into the back. On some of them, they go into the back here, whereas this is more like, you get that big. Look, it's this big, like it's as large. This is the size of my noggin there. Love that furry. So yeah. So if you're on a budget, like a super budget, I mean, honestly, you can buy these the DRO5. They now have the DRO5. X, I think it is, the Tascam. They're only like $89 at Guitar Center, something $89, $99. They are very, very good. This one's 6 years old. Nothing's broken on it. It's still pretty awesome. But this, I mean, if you found like this and it's missing this and it's kind of clunky or whatever, and you found one of these for like $15 on eBay, yeah, buy it. Buy it. Deal with the problems. It's amazing that something 15 years old like this is still working and did a great job when it came out back in the day. The other thing I always talk about are the Amazon Fire tablets that I brought back from the dead. My wife we thought these were bricked, and one had been sitting in a closet for well over a year, and somehow I was able to perform battery CPR on them, and I was like, wow, look, I revived them and did a big factory reset, everything on them. And then I thought maybe I'll sell them on eBay. Well, these are like $15 with free shipping all day long on eBay. So that means they're not worth anything. They do have a little bit of weight to them. So they're worth nothing, right? You could just play Frisbee golf with them, I guess. I don't know. Do they have Wi-Fi at the Frisbee golf course? I don't know. And so I did the geeky thing, and I installed the Google Play Store on here, which isn't that hard, and then downloaded some synth apps and drum machine maps and weird apps that make sound, because Amazon's ecosystem doesn't really have much in the way of that. You really have to run over to the Google Play Store. Android actually has a lot of low end synthy apps and things like. It's not like iOS, but what do you want? What do you want for free, right? On the other hand, so I went up and saw John last night, and he showed me some of his scores because he's a regular at the secondhand stores, and he knows. Sometimes he picks up some scores, some really, really great things. Other times it's like, well, okay, hit or miss. But the number of sound bars that have been coming in lately is just amazing. He's picked up a few, some with subwoofers, some without. He got one. He got a Vizio one, super cheap. I can't even remember what he paid. It was super cheap, and it's got uh, inputs. It's got RCA and two different RCA inputs, an output for a sub. The only thing about it was it didn't have the power cable, which I think was like a 24 volt. But you can buy those all day long on eBay for who knows how much. He's going to order one, but that's the problem, right? You don't have the power cord died, yeah. So you what are you going to do? And then you can go to the store and buy a new Bluetooth sound bar. Hey, what are they? $50, $60 or whatever. His was so cheap that it was just like, well, even if you're buying a new AC adapter, 24 volt AC, I don't know what they go for, $7, $8 maybe. They're so cheap these days, and it's just an extra sound source. You don't have to go buy a big gigantic speaker system. And he's kind of a subwoofer collector too. He kind of, you know, trades them, to he encountered you. Are you looking for something? I got, and then he's always sort of upgrading and stuff like that. And so really, just we jam Econo. What can I say? It's pretty cool. So hopefully we'll be jamming Econo this weekend. We're planning to get together either Saturday or Sunday on his kind of the new studio that he's putting together, and we're just getting that done. But yeah, just jamming Econo. You ever see that old Minutemen documentary, the punk band, the Minutemen, D. Boone, Mike Watt, George Hurley, came out in 05. That was a good movie. We jam Econo. All right, that's it. I'm done. Who knows? Might do a late night Rushton, might not. But back to the day job here in a minute. But I just like to talk about that every now and then. Just I love the cheapy, the low tech, the things you don't have to. It's not like you bought like a big synthesizer and you got to. I can't let dust. Don't even touch it. Don't even point at it. It can't be touched. Can never be played. You don't want that. You want to just. You want the little Amazon Frisbee Golf Fire tablet. All right, we'll talk to you later.